Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light.
Aw, snap.
Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
I did a lot though for, what was that, 2-hour stream? Let me double check. Let me check the uptime.
Hey, Professor. Can we talk?
No.
I feel terrible about the last time we spoke. I was trying to apologize and just ended up losing my temper again. I'm really sorry. I figured you'd say that, but I still feel like an idiot. Somehow, I just have a hard time keeping my feelings in check around you. And I think if I don't just tell you what I'm thinking, we'll never be able to have a normal conversation. So, let me clear the air. I want us to, engage.
You mean embrace? Engage in what, a duel, or you want to get engaged? I'm gonna tease her.
Yeah, wait, what? No, I mean in a duel. I know it's a sudden thing to ask, but I'm not going to feel settled until I know where I stand. Would you do that for me?
Sure.
Good. Don't hold back, okay? I want to see you at your absolute best. Phew. You got me. I'm completely outmatched.
I feel bad.
No, don't apologize. This is what I needed. You're a true successor to Captain Gerald's style of swordplay. I almost felt like you were him. I thought I was competing with you. But that's as pointless as competing against him would have been. So instead of that, I'm going to focus on keeping the promise I made to him. Captain Gerald
You never
said
told me.
that if anything should happen to him, I'd have to support you in his place. He didn't sound serious at the time, but it was right before before we lost him. So, I've decided. I'd like to do just what he said. I know I'm not as strong as I need to be, but I swear to you, I'll train until I am. What do you say? Can I call you my employer?
I could use a bodyguard.
Yes, it's official. I'll protect you no matter what.
Shit. She's lovable too.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right? But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach? They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Oh, look who's back in her robes. And, you know, not pale looking.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
You know, like, there's a lot of RPGs in my experience. Anyways, in my experience, there have been a lot of RPG games that would always make the church or religion or like faith like that, they always make them to seem the good guys, and then flip it around and then turn them into the evil, into the antagonist of the game. Like, I know Grandia 2, even I think Octopath Traveler, yeah. There's a lot of games that just do that. But this game kind of like gave me it was a twist. I was expecting that the whole time. I'm like, I couldn't trust the church for some reason, with Seteth being the way Seteth was in the beginning. And Rhea being so secretive.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery.
But it's not, I wouldn't say good or bad is the whole story anyways.
However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Alois instead.
ALL, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not
How are you? How
only
you been?
the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil.
The Holy Tomb.
Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery?
So it was safe there from the javelins of light.
But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't
That's
just
their ace
use
in the
whenever
hole.
they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off.
Finish everybody off. Oh my god, they could have killed everybody.
It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives. And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
I will accompany you.
What? No, that would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, but having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
Oop, I have a month. Seteth would like to speak with you.
May I discuss something
Hope all
with
is
you?
well. Alright, what do you want, Seteth?
I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed. 5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you.
Oh, well,
No,
I'll have to talk to her.
That is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence. I suppose she hasn't told you everything yet. I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. All I would like to say is that it never should have been hidden from you. If you are still uncertain about your feeling, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally.
You just said family.
You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me.
I did save your daughter.
And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea. or even whether we are friends. After this war is over,
So I've been
where
playing
I go,
other games,
what I do will
having
depend
some
wholly
fun.
on you.
So far, I'm liking it.
I am still
We're
trying to
not cool
figure
for
that
you?
out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side.
Need I remind you that you hated my guts,
I
Seteth?
dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
That's a lot of support conversations. Damn it, if Balthus flirts on Constance, I swear to God. He's always fucking he's always fucking punching something.
Balthus, you mustn't draw the enemy in so. Pray do not sacrifice yourself on my account.
Enough of that. Just watch my back like we planned.
1,000 pardons then.
Whew, it's been a while since we had such a close fight. How you holding up? You didn't seem like your heart was really in it this time.
I had some difficulty knowing the torment our enemy was going through. Bad enough to fall in combat, but to be felled by one so base as I.
Oh, if they regret anything, it's that you're worried about their humiliating defeat. Ego burn right there. You know, it wasn't so bad fighting at your side. We'd make a pretty good team, you and I.
It is because you have the courage to face your enemies head-on, leaving your flanks unguarded. And the generosity to allow less skilled fighters the glory of dispatching foes who take the bait. Every aspect of your tactics is a reflection of your incomparable virtue.
You have a way of understanding a situation, but also twisting it all up in your head. Impressive, really. The unrivaled king of
Wait till she
grappling
gets in
himself,
out of
that'd be
sunlight.
me, trusted you enough to watch his back. Can't you just be proud and leave it at that?
The nickname is a difficult one to respect, though the man inhabiting it is more than worthy.
He doesn't know what to say to that.
If what I have said today has offended, which I would not doubt, then accept my humblest apologies.
You really are something else, you know that? I like your style, pal. I could see us teaming up as mercenaries and wandering from
Hey.
battlefield to battlefield.
No.
Admit it. That would be a grand old time, don't you think?
It would depend on the circumstances. Might I impose on you to come with me?
Right, there's always... Wait, what?
Go in the shade, go in the shade, go in the shade.
Okay, we're here. Care to explain?
Must you make a mockery of everything? I have my own dream to pursue, not this twaddle. You assume I'd abandon the restoration of House Nouvelle to become a vagrant? Are you mad?
Oh man, that's all she needed. She needed just to go into the shade.
Even among your fabled transgressions, this goes beyond the pale.
Oh, ripping him to shreds.
Definitely a fair weather friend, that one.
Oh, okay, that was it. That's funny. Yeah, he fucked it up. Good. She's mine. I wasn't expecting her to just like lure him into the shade. That's the first time she did that. Because she has that whole PTSD with the sun.
Hello again, Seteth. Oh,
And-
full basket.
You-
Big catch?
Indeed. Thanks to you, I now know all about the proper use of bait.
Even so, that's quite the haul.
I have developed a few tricks of my own as well. In my enthusiasm, I may have gotten a little greedy.
Oh, yeah?
Once I started to catch fish, I began to pay very close attention to the number I had caught.
Oh, that's right. He was teaching. She was teaching him how to fish.
For one to become a little preoccupied with that sort of thing. And when I recalled the prospect of having what I caught cooked for me, the challenge was too tempting to ignore. But alas, it seems I have gotten a little more preoccupied than is appropriate for my age.
Well, that's only natural. Seeing what you've already got just makes you curious how far you can take it.
It has made fishing an even richer experience for me. And for that, I must thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I should thank you too.
Oh?
Yeah. Used to be, I only ever fished for food. Lately, though, I've been coming here just to relax. I do still eat the fish, of course, but I appreciate fishing in a whole new way now.
It seems we have both made worthwhile discoveries. So which is it today? Hunger or relaxation?
Fish.
I'd only planned to take it easy, but seeing all you've caught has definitely made me hungry.
I had planned to bring all of them to you regardless. Take as many as you please.
How wise?
Thanks. In that case, why don't we eat together? You can leave all the cooking to me.
Seteth is... I was not expecting this when I first met... No, when you first meet this character, he... Such a 180. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Why do you attack 4 times per match?
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so
God,
bad
I still
at
can't
predicting
believe
my
how
attacks.
clutch Catherine came in fighting Hubert. Oh, that was a hype match.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person. You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men.
What
Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Yeah, she needs to lighten up.
Understood.
Be loosey-goosey. Only then you can flirt with men. This is so funny. I did not expect that.
Hey, Marianne, what's she eating?
Why is he so
Join you?
tall?
I'm starving.
He was about to fucking push her over with his stomach.
Huh?
All my favorite dishes are on the menu today. I might have grabbed too much. You want some?
No thanks,
She only eats 1 portion.
All you've got on your plate are leaves. Are you sure that'll fill you up?
I'm done eating now. I have to go.
Huh? You're already done eating? But there's still food on your plate. Hey, Marianne! Huh. Maybe she's not feeling well. I should probably go check on her later.
Bro, you scared the shit out of her.
Oh, is that so? I'm so happy you found all of that food. A little gray starling told me that you can find berries if you fly out toward the mountains.
Oh, I found Marianne. I didn't know she spent her time here.
I didn't know she likes talking to walls.
It sounds like she's talking to someone.
What's that? You want to try some nectar from the flowers in the greenhouse? That might be tricky. I guess you could try it if I'm already there. Otherwise, you might get locked in.
Hey, Marianne! Who are you talking to?
The birds? Bees?
Huh? Oh, the birdie flew off.
You son of a bitch!
Yes, it looks like he has. What are you doing here, Raphael?
You were acting a little strange when we were eating earlier, so I wanted to check on you. I was worried.
That's sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, that's good to hear. As long as... Wait a minute! Were you just talking to a bird?
Excuse me?
I knew it! You can talk to birds! I'm right, aren't I?
Yes.
That's incredible! This place is full of interesting folks, but I didn't think anyone spoke birdie.
No, that's not it. This bird just happened to be speaking human.
Amazing!
She just
I
runs
hope I get to
away.
meet a bird who speaks human one day.
Yeah, the bird speaks human. Dashes away. Runs for her life. I don't think she wanted to explain herself there.
Another failure!
That cough sounded like it hurt. Oh my god.
How? Was there an error in my calculations?
She's making another
I
spell.
had precious few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out? Oh, don't act so rueful. You carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours.
She's the only crafty one who can make spells and stuff out of just like... She'll turn a boot into licorice. Like, she's the only one who does that in the whole game.
My
She's
grand
crafty.
achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim.
Don't lose hope.
You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged. It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years. But in the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting.
Yeah, it's the
I have been
spirits.
in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance.
It's fine. Not everyone's perfect and always high-spirited.
And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you gonna say what I...
My personal attendant. There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan. When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you.
You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving.
Granted, this will be difficult, perhaps even impossible to accept, given your current status. But I rarely let the impossible stop me. I shall see it all done. The restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more. Are you ready for the next steps? Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago. Do keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
Shit, I'll do it physically.
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter. I expect you to do your all for the sake of my house nonetheless.
God damn it, that laugh. Hey, Dark. Dark, how you been, man?
Alois, I was hoping you could tell me some more stories about Captain Gerald.
Speaking of...
You'd like to hear about Gerald's adventures? You seem quite taken with these stories, Leonie.
Can't hurt, can it? All our work for the day is done. So remind me, how did you meet him?
Ah, it all feels like ancient history now. You see, the captain was visiting the kingdom of Fargus.
It's not like in the present
Go on.
tense.
His previous squire had died from a ghastly plague. Then one day, he came upon me and appointed me his new squire.
At that age, you must have had some real talent and courage to stand out as a future knight.
Oh no, it wasn't that. I was just an orphan boy living in the monastery. I was a timid little thing.
Really? He didn't choose you for your bravery? What made him choose you then?
My face looked like the dead boys.
What? That's it?
Well, I asked the captain, and that was the only answer he gave me.
Yeah, Gerald's kind of weird.
Abrasive to the last. That's Captain Gerald for you.
Yes. In those early days, I would sometimes wonder whether he was right in the head. When I saw him on the battlefield, though, those concerns were laid to rest. Anyway, I think I hear your professor has been looking for you. You'd better scrap.
Oh no, you're right. I'd better go. See you around.
Leonie's one of my favorites, just because of her connection with Gerald and by proxy with me. I don't think I've ever married her though, or got an S rank support. I forget who I think. I don't remember, but she's definitely like one of my favorites. It's so hard to say who's my favorite. Just there's a lot of them. There's a lot of good characters. Hell, even Seteth is shooting up there. One of my favorites.
That's enough. You're done for today.
Get out of here.
Right. Thanks.
Are you feeling pain anywhere, Leonie?
No. Sorry, I'm alright.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I can't hold my own against you. And on top of that, you have to worry about hurting me.
She's one of the best soldiers.
I feel like I've let you down.
Do you know what I meant when I said, you're done for today?
Probably that I was about to keel over.
No, it wasn't about your physical strength. I could tell that you didn't have the will to keep fighting.
I've got plenty of will.
No matter what I do, I can't win. Isn't that what you were thinking? If you think you can't win, you won't. Perhaps you already knew that.
Good point.
But never assume that you'll win. That is, don't underestimate your foe. At all times, you have to keep a clear head to make split-second decisions. In battle, mistakes are deadly.
But I don't have a crest or a relic. How could I ever hope to beat you?
If you put it like that, I'll fight barehanded, and I won't use my crest. Think you can win? Do your worst.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, I might have overdone it there.
What, you killed her?
But I believe in her. I would be doing her a disservice if I pulled any punches.
She's off to the infirmary.
It's Leonie after all. She'll be back on her feet and charging at me before I know it.
Where is she? Damn. She could have broken her spleen or something. Alright, wow, I'm pretty much caught up. Fuck, it's been a while. Did she knock her out? I assume so.
Time for food. Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh, okay.
How are you not that hungry?
Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on, we'll take care of it later.
No, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz.
Is he avoiding him?
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
And I need to threaten you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library.
Hey, hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
God, jeez, Rick.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
What are you talking about? My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine, because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves. So, they recommended yours to fill in for them.
Huh. I didn't know that. But what does that have to do with our friendship?
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
Yeah, he's, kind of is. Even though he towers over people with his muscles. Balthus' birthday, Blaine's birthday. It's also Saint Sethlene Day. Huh, interesting. That's a fucking clue in its own merit. Claude's birthday? He's a July baby? July 24th. That's the same birthday as my friend. Wow, that's funny. Wait, no, I think this is the 14th. No, this is like the 24th, 25th. Something like that. Yep, we're nearing the end of the game. I don't think I have any paralogs left. Yeah, if there's anything I hate about Fire Emblem, it's the ending. Because, like, once you beat the game, that's it. It's all the support conversations are over with. The story's done. No more combat. It just ends. But it warrants for other playthroughs because of how the game's designed. This game's designed with 3 playthroughs, technically 4 routes. The question is, what route would I play next? Oh wait, I should explore. What am I? All right, I'll explore right before I eat. That's why I do it. Out of the way.
With Edelgard gone, maybe Fodlan will finally find some peace. That's all well and good, but, she was also the one to put my father under house arrest. So now he's been released and he's taken charge of House Varley. I can't handle it. I can't deal with him. Please, you have to do something.
How about we exile him? Put him back in house arrest? Or under arrest?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Her father really screwed her head. Plantin'. Look who's in line.
Wake up, eat, train, eat, sleep.
Words to live by.
We gotta prepare for the assault, but that hasn't changed my routine. All that training and eating I do is for the sake of Fodlan. Gotta stay strong and fed to keep it safe.
See, this is the contrast between Raphael and Balthus. Raphael does this. He gets muscles for the sake of Fodlan, for the sake of protecting his little sis. Then you have Balthus, who just wants to bang every woman. They're both cool. I like them both. But that just shows you the contrast between both of them.
How's this? We saved Rhea and the Empire has crumbled. The kingdom may as well be finished too. The reasons for me to remain in Fodlan are fading. Of course. I've come this far. May as well see it through to the end.
Hello there.
Come to think of it. So, the moment we defeat 80, the nobles cozy up to the Alliance and Church.
That's how it happens usually.
That lot really does think only of themselves and no one else. But then there's Count Berglis. He used to be Minister of Military Affairs. He sacrificed his own life so that all the soldiers and officers who fought could be given quarter. When I heard that, I don't know, that simple act of humanity, I couldn't help it. I burst into tears.
It's either Ferdinand's dad, Ferdinand's father, or Caspar's father. Man, they were just gone.
These are Monica's people, aren't they? The ones who killed Captain Gerald.
Yep.
Then this is my real opportunity for revenge. There's no way I can back down from this one. If we lose, it's the end for Fodlan. So we have to win, even if it kills us.
God damn, Leonie. She has not forgotten about that. It's been 5 years. She's ready for the revenge.
Professor!
A mysterious power threatening the very future of Fodlan? Certainly we cannot give it leeway. In comparison to this, the internal power struggles in the Alliance are utterly trivial. There is simply no option but victory. The alternative is unthinkable. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to strike the decisive blow on the enemy commander. Well, that would secure my place in history for certain.
I gave that to Seteth the last battle.
Count Berglis, the Minister of Military Affairs, was applying pressure in the west, but he surrendered after the Empire fell. Cornelia of the Fargus Dukedom seems to have disappeared from the palace, and rather swiftly. He must have realized that the revival of the Old Kingdom was a real threat.
You did it. I never thought I'd live to see the day that the Empire was conquered. I thought that would put an end to the war. But I hear there are still hostile forces to contend with. I hope you'll be able to put an end to this conflict and found a new Fodlan in which the free market can thrive.
Wow.
We crushed the Empire at long last. But there's no time to bask in our victory. We must prepare for the coming battle. We knew there was a secret group behind the Imperial Army all this time. Now we have a chance to make the first move against them. We have Hubert to thank for that. It's also thanks to him that we were able to rescue Rhea. I still have plenty of questions I'd like to ask her.
Yeah, let her rest. Come on.
Sadly, I agree. After we return from the next battle, we'll ask her all of our burning questions. Rhea's the only one who gets a break, though. Everyone else had better start preparing for battle.
Damn. Claude, you are changing.
We won!
alone against the Imperial army. I still can't believe it, but I guess we still have some enemies left. I'm not well informed, but I have plenty of fighting spirit.
That's the spirit.
Oh. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I really thought we'd know peace after that battle. I can hardly believe you managed to handle the capital city like that. Everyone did sterling work.
You've done it. You did it. You crushed the Empire and rescued Lady Rhea.
You did it.
I'm sure the Captain is proud of you right now. As am I, of course. I'm as proud as if I'd done it myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to overdo it. We still have to deal with Monica's group. Those who killed the Captain. We'll knock them down so hard that they can't get back up.
I thought the war would end with Edelgard's defeat, but that wasn't the case. This may be premature, but I'm feeling a little relieved. I have to consider what I'll do with myself, and where I'll go when this war is finally over. I don't have an answer yet. Let's make sure the next battle puts an end to this war. That way, we can all move forward.
Okay. So Lady Rhea was all right after all. Well done bringing her back safely. Finally, us true believers may breathe easy again. Simply magnificent. You're saying the fight isn't over yet?
Bitch. So long as this faith is still alive, there's just gonna be those who slither in the dark.
A mysterious organization, slithering in the dark of Fodlan. Like something out of a midnight tale. It appears these fiends have infiltrated the deepest corners of the Empire. After the fall of Enbar, they've remained well concealed. That said, I would keep an eye on Edelgard's uncle, Lord Arundel. Something about him sits ill with me.
Okay. Maybe. The folks we're fighting next aren't normal humans, are they? It's that group who caused the Javelin of Light to fall, right? It just doesn't seem like something a human is capable of. I'm not prone to flinching, but I don't feel great about any of this.
Like you're gonna be there, fight.
I thought that after the Empire fell, the boar might finally be avenged. But something dark is certainly lurking in the shadows. An organization behind the Empire. We'll have to take care of them if Dimitri is to rest in peace.
The boar.
Is it really prudent to bring Lady Rhea on our upcoming expedition? It would be best not to have her doing anything strenuous, considering how long she was confined. There are still many in Fodlan who are seeking Lady Rhea's salvation. For their sake, we cannot put her in harm's way.
She wants to go. I know the church is all happy about her being back, but like... What am I, her dad?
Shambhala, it was called, right? Scary that it's so close to the House Gonrel territories. Who'd have thought all those creeps were living right under my nose? I was hoping my big brother would help us in this next battle.
Holst?
But he says that I can represent House Gonrel without his help, that I have it in me. I'm glad he recognizes that I have some ability. Still, I wish he wasn't leaving it all to me.
I think Holst saw one of your fights and how you crit people to do like 150. So, pretty sure he has nothing to worry about. Anybody else here?
Those who slither in the dark, it seems will finally discover their true form. I get the sense that they're in league with the mages who experimented on me as a child. I wouldn't be surprised if Edelgard was subjected to them too.
That's why she has white hair. That is exactly why she has white hair too, Lysithea.
There's no telling what their true motives are. But whatever their motives, what they have done is unforgivable. They must be exterminated.
Professor.
Wow, we rescued Lady Rhea. I can hardly express my joy. But now we know about a new foe who intends to bring her harm. In time, we'll realize the peaceful world that Lady Rhea has always hoped for. I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm fighting.
Professor.
I am so glad that Rhea is unharmed. My brother continues to worry about her, however. Of course, I am
That's
worried
Seteth for you.
myself. I cannot imagine being in that situation while in such a state. She should just leave things to you and Claude and get the rest she needs.
Oh.
No one's in here. Someone's in here, right?
Here's a thought. Our next opponent is an ally of Solon. Do you remember what Solon called us?
I don't know. I don't remember. That was 5 years ago.
No. He called us beasts. Meanwhile, he refers to himself as the Savior. Who exactly is he saving?
The Empire has broken in smithereens. Now it is possible for me to go back to Brigid. But I cannot choose that choice. The time is still too soon for that. We must be stopping the evil for everyone in Fodlan. We will be fighting until the end of it.
Why are you two next to each other, huh? You guys getting chummy? Huh? You like artists? Huh? As a hunter, do you like... Is that your thing? Huh? Interesting pair here. Sorry for cock blocking you, Ignatz. I'll be on my way. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Alright, so Petra, about that tea party.
Yes. Rhea is sleeping right now. If it is not absolutely urgent, please do not disturb her rest. The long confinement took its toll on her health. Truthfully, she is in no shape to be exerting herself at all, to say nothing of a military expedition. To make matters worse, we are now facing a very old enemy. One that has conspired against us since time out of mind. Please proceed with caution. I have a bad feeling.
Professor, most of the opera company fled, but they're back in the capital now. I don't know if everyone survived, but it looks like they should be able to mount a revival. They even asked if I'd consider making a return to the stage someday. I suspect I may refuse, though. We're at the dawn of something new. No reason to look backwards, eh?
No reason to look backwards at all.
I thought defeating the Empire would be the end of it. But now we're after some mysterious shadow organization? For crying out loud. If only Holst had come along for the ride. But he's working out things with Elmira or something, yeah? Even so, maybe we better warn him about those who whatever in the dark. They might be whatever in his neck of the woods too. Me aside, no one's on the same level as Holst. If If the Alliance is attacked while he's gone, they'll be in trouble.
It sucks you never get to meet him, I think. Pretty sure you never get to meet him.
Slithering in darkness. Unsettling, to say the least. You must be boiling to avenge your father, though. You seem pretty calm for what it is we're staring at. Where's your fire, huh? I imagine this battle will be a defining moment in history. All or nothing. Let's do this.
Pardon me. I've got a message for you. From a dead man. The Emperor was keeping the Archbishop alive as insurance against those who slither in the dark. When you go to Shambhala, the message says, take the Archbishop with you.
Ah, so that makes sense.
Sounds like there were shenanigans happening behind the scenes in the Empire. I think war was basically inevitable no matter what Eddie did, with those creeps pulling the strings. Come to think of it, I wonder if the lady who kidnapped me was... Never mind. Not worth mentioning.
Yes, whatever threatens Fodlan also threatens my dream. This folly must end now. You go to war harboring such doubts? Pray keep these faint-hearted ruminations to yourself. What is frightening is to have scant idea of what is in store. Now that we know, victory shall be ours. Why, how thoughtful of you!
What's wrong with this guy? The fuck? Should we call someone? Does anybody see this? Are you hey, are you seeing this? This guy's clearly in a bad state. Yeah, what do you guys do down here? Fucking, is he on something? Bro, you should have these shrooms, man. These shrooms are doing me. These shrooms are killing me, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's drunk. I'm gonna end it here. Oh god, it's 2:21 already. Well, that's it for me. Maybe I should use a different suit for the next fight, the last fight. Should I go with the... That looks way too over the top. Fuck it, it's the last... This is it. Might as well. And what should I go? Ah! Casual. This is what I should... This is what I'm wearing if I'm just walking around the monastery. Dancer ensemble. Oh. This is actually pretty nice. It's like a toga. Oh, he needs the cloak. Give him the cloak. Badass. No one's gonna mess with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Good night.